Alrighty, my name is Bianca. I'll be guiding us through our yoga practice this Friday. I hope you're all feeling ready for, the extended little break, and I'm excited that we made it through this far and that we're still, healthy and doing well. I know, sadly, a lot of the health crisis is still going on, and so whatever you're doing next week, just make sure you're safe and that you think of your health and other people's health as well, taking care of you first. So with that, we're going to get started in a seat. So find your way in a seated position, and you can sit in the cross-legged position or sit on your heels, whatever feels good. Start to roll the shoulders up and back. And if you are just joining us, feel free to hop in. Just loosen the back, loosen the neck. All right, and then from here, take your one hand to the opposite ear, it doesn't matter which one, and then just give yourself a little bit of a neck stretch, and you can outstretch the opposite hand onto the ground here. Yeah, so just ground the hand, feel the neck, open up, any tension there. You can kind of angle the chin down or angle the chin up, or somewhere in between. Yeah, just getting into it, breathing. Close your eyes if that feels good. Nice, Josh. All right, other side. Take the hand to the opposite ear. Be gentle here, just starting off our class. You could find that end range for your neck. And notice if one side of your neck has less range. So just breathe through that. And then your chin can be angled slightly down, or it can be angled up. Either way, just continue to relax into that stretch, opening up, fingertips to the floor if you can reach. All right, good. Inhale back to neutral, both hands on the floor. And then take the chin down to the center. Do a little half circle side to side. Just getting into the traps here, the neck. Really nice for a Friday reset. And then start to complete that circle, take it up and back. Just go the same direction. Ground your hands to the floor here. Yeah. Ironing out any of those tight spaces, any locked energy through the neck, spine. And then we'll go the other direction. Take either clockwise or counterclockwise, finding your big circles here through the neck, allowing the fingertips to ground you as you do this. Really good. All right, we are going to start moving soon, but from here, inhale, reach the arms up, neutralize the neck, and then exhale, back bend as you're seated. Pull up through the chest, elbows draw back, palms open. Yes, good. Inhale, interlace the hands above. Take the inside of your hands up to the ceiling, and then take a side bend to the right. Ground both sitting bones on the floor, inhale up, and to the other side. Yes, really nice. All right, inhale back to center, and then take your legs to a straddle. So right away, just getting started with our stretch. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, try to capture the toes here. I know it's early on in class, so we are gonna get moving, but wanted to start off with some good stretching here. All right, think of lengthening the spine. Squeeze the shoulder blades, Josh. You have to sit deeper into the glutes, into the hamstrings. All right, good. Inhale, lift your left hand up, and then take a side bend and a deeper stretch up and over. Breathe. It doesn't have to be so deep. Maybe your forearm can be on the ground though, so whatever variation you want. Inhale, rise up into the other side. So pay attention, see if the inner thighs are tight today. That can typically happen. Breathe steady, think of lifting up spiral the sternum up a little more. Yeah, good. Inhale, back up, and then take the left hand, capture to the outside of the foot here. Yes, now we're twisting into our shin. Yeah, so keep getting into that stretch here. And then inhale, spiral back, switch. Take your left hand, hold on to the outer edge of the foot, deepening here into the spiral of the spine, and then coming closer towards your leg. Nice work. Inhale, back up to center, bring the knees together and lift up into a boat pose. Starting off, now strengthening the core here. Find a proud chest. Good. And then outstretch the arms up without compromising the spine. Yeah, good. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Find all fours. Lower the knees, lower the hands. Now that we've had a little bit of a good neck stretch, legs, inhale for cow pose, lift, lengthen, and exhale for cat, round your back. Start to add on. Inhale, breathe, and exhale, round. Getting deeper into the breath, you can add some hip circles. Add a child's pose, all the way to seal pose, whatever you want to do. All that matters is you're getting deeper into the breath. Starting to let go of the week, getting ready into the weekend. Allowing yourself to tune in to your body. Allow the thoughts to kind of melt away. Get really present here. All right, from here, neutral spine, come back to center. Inhale the right leg back. And send the left arm forward. And then right away, your torso is going to want to collapse, so pull it up. Yes, very good. And then picture where you're going to go next. So left elbow to the left side and right knee to the right. So let's do that. Move to the sides here. Yes, come back to neutral in the center line. Exhale to the sides. Left elbow to the side, right knee to the side. Yeah, good. Inhale, center. Last one. Left elbow side, right knee to the side. And release the right foot to the floor into gate pose, somewhere to the side, and then rise up. So your right leg is extended, your left knee is on the ground. If you need some padding for the knee, take a blanket or a pillow, and then find your full gate pose stretch. Right hand comes down the thigh or the shin, and find your side body. Yeah, breathe, maybe look up. Good, inhale up. Exhale, hands to the floor, and keep the hips lifted, and find like somewhat of a child's pose looking forehead. Getting deep inside that right leg here, and into the underarms. Good. Walk the right hand a little closer to you. Send the left arm up to the sky. We're going to thread the needle. Left arm to the right side. And then try to reach towards the same place your right foot is at. So it's a little bit of a, deeper twist. Your left side of your face is resting. Breathe. Good. All right, inhale back up. Then position your right wrist under the right shoulder. Send the right leg back and the left arm forward. We'll pulse here. Lift up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Neutral lower back 4, 3, just the muscles 2, and 1. Good. Lower the knees, lower the hand. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale for cat pose. Great. We'll take it to the other side. Inhale, send the right arm forward and the left leg back. Steady your breath here. Find where your belly button's pointing. See if it can point to the mat. And then see if your left shoulder can be above the left wrist. That's it. Good. One breath. Same as the other side, right elbow to the right and left knee to the left. Hand is perpendicular to the, or parallel to the floor. Good. Inhale back to center, hug it in. Exhale to the sides. Bend the left knee, bend the right elbow. Externally rotate that hip. Good. Inhale back. One more. Exhale to the sides. Pause. Balance. Good. Left foot down to gate. And then inhale, rise up. Balancing on the right knee. Find your spine lengthening here. Yeah, so the side ribs lift above the hips, and then take your left hand down the left shin. Find that side bend. You still want the hips pointing forward, so press into your left foot. Bring your left underarm slightly forward and the right one slightly back. Great. Inhale, lift up. Keep your hips where they are. Take the hands to the ground and then walk your hands forward until your forehead can somewhat reach the floor. So think of just lengthening the arms as long as you can get them. Anchor yourself with your left foot. Keep lifting the hips above the right knee. Good. Walk the left hand closer and then inhale the right hand high to the sky. Make sure your joints feel good and then thread the needle. Right arm comes underneath into a variation of thread the needle pose. You can walk the left hand forward. Just enjoy kind of this lengthening sensation, the stretch, the twist, everything that's going on. Good. Walk your left hand closer. Inhale the right arm up and back. And then from here, we'll take the right arm forward and the left leg back. Now you're in the center. You're back where we started. Lift the thumb and the heel for 8, 7, 6, strengthening the spine 5, 4, little movements for 3, 2, smaller, 1, and release. Hand and knee. Inhale for cow pose on the fingertips. Exhale for cat pose. And then tuck the toes down dog. So hopefully that'll get you feeling good, feeling ready for a practice. It's amazing how 10 minutes of stretching can do, even if it's not the full hour. In your down dog, start to bend one knee, bend the other knee. Allow the hamstrings to open up. Notice how more free your body is, how unlocked you feel in this moment. Okay, we're gonna build some strength now. Find your down dog. On an inhale, shift to plank and readjust the toes if needed. Make it a good plank. Chin off the chest. Use your core strength, send it back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Roll through the spine. Exhale to your down dog. Use your core, lift up. Yeah, good, Josh. Inhale, come forward to plank. And then this time, hold here. Shift a little forward. Find your chaturanga. Triceps bend. Inhale, untuck the toes. Find your up dog or your cobra. And then we'll stay here for a breath. Make sure your shoulders are somewhat above the wrists, maybe behind it. Look over to the right and look over to the left. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog, send it back. Great. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Tricep. Inhale, right leg high. And exhale, twist, right knee, left tricep. Just like gate, you'll release the foot and find your falling star. Rotate the left foot so it faces the same direction as the right. Lift your left hand. Think side plank with your right arm, your right side back. Breathe. Nice. Take the left hand to the ground. Inhale the right leg up, and then bend your right knee. Circle it out. Walk your hands closer if you need, okay? Good. Come back to down dog. Other side. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, bring it in. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Continue to breathe here. Inhale the left leg high. And exhale, twist left leg to the right tricep. Hold and breathe, and then extend the leg. Make sure your toes, wrist, arm is safe. Extend the right arm. Shaking is great. Stabilize. Strengthen the left elbow. You're doing so good. One more breath here. And exhale, come down, right hand. Pivot on the toes. Lift your left leg high. And circle it out. Very good. We're going to come off the hands now. Take the feet onto the ground. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, and exhale, float, handstand all the way up to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair pose. So sit up. Just to slow the breath down here. Try to bring the weight into the heels, into the glutes. And then for this one, just take the arms forward. Try your best to relax your jaw, relax your face. We're gonna flow. Exhale the arms back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms back. Good, keep breathing. Inhale up. 2 more, exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. And this last one, inhale up. And then find your twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Collect the knees together if that's possible. And then let's rotate the wrist. Just roll the wrist up and around. When you're ready, take it to your prayer twist. Hook your hands to center and your left elbow to the right thigh. Get a little lower in the heel and a little higher with the head. Yes, good. If you want to extend the arms, and that's okay for your elbow, you can. Keep the knees in line. Good, inhale up to chair, stay here, stay strong. And open twist over to the left. Start to reach, and then roll the wrist again. Giving yourself a little bit of a break here. Feeling how the shoulders are opening up. One more breath, and then take the hands to your heart space as you find your twist. Right elbow to the left thigh. Angle the gaze up if you can, or look down at your toes, look down at your knees. Just make sure you're feeling balance in the center. Extend the arms if you did earlier, and then try to slow the breath down. If you're getting warm, that's totally normal. Get hands back. Inhale, rise up. This time straighten the legs. Give it a break. Find your back bend. On an exhale, widen the legs. Breathe here. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. So our first and a big forward fold of the day. Try to let your weight come forward. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Wiggle your hips side to side if that feels good. Good. All right, inhale, halfway lift. On an exhale, take your palms to the ground, but flip them up and find a deeper forward fold. Maybe you could straighten the arms. You could also step on the hands if you want. Or you can line up your wrist along with the toes, so the same line there. Think of a little bit more straight with the legs, just feeling the hamstring stretch here. That's it. Let something go today on this Friday. Relax the jaw. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale into our first crow. Plant the hands down. Bend your knees. If you're working on crow, let's work on it together. Shift forward, lean forward, look forward, start to lift one set of toes, maybe the other. If you can, let's hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, lift the heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat into boat pose. Lift the knees. Here for 10, 9, bring it in. 8, closer together. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the ankles or toes. Find your straddle. Stay centered. Here for 8, 7, point the toes up. 6, 5, nice Josh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart. Let the heels go. Give it into that stretch we did in the beginning. Come all the way down. Maybe the fingertips walk a little forward. If you need to sit on something, just make sure your lower back feels good. We're going to take some rotations through the body. Inhale, come back up to center, arms up, and then go clockwise, come forward, or rather, clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever one, and start to rotate forward and around, exploring the full range of your inner thighs, your side bend. Once you come back up, we'll switch, take it to the other direction, keeping the toes pointed. So this is a very good core kind of exercise, lengthening the spine as well. All right, inhale back up, take your knees in, boat pose. Arms forward, please. Point your toes for this one. Pull up, bring the chest forward. You can lower the legs if needed. Here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your feet hips width. Plant your hands behind you, pointing to the heels. Lift, reverse tabletop. Allow the gaze to look up. Allow the back of the head to be in line with your shoulder blades as you stretch the front of the shoulders. Breathe. Here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Have a seat. Cross the ankles. Step back. Either chaturanga, with bent elbows. We'll all meet in your down dog. Nice. 5 breaths here. Wrap the triceps in. Strengthen the back. Broaden through the hamstrings. Keep breathing. All right, one more breath. Inhale the right leg high and straight. Exhale, step all the way through. Inhale up into your crescent lunge. Find your depth that you'd like to go here. Explore your left hip flexor. Explore the right toes. Just find your stability, your balance. Feel really good here. Feel in control of your breath and of your body. We'll flow here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, arms back, lean forward. Inhale up, neutral. Exhale, lean forward, arms back. Continuing to strengthen. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lean forward. Yeah, good. Last one, inhale up. This time, exhale, back bend. Goalpost the arms, bend the left knee, get low. Inhale with power, rise up, straighten the right leg. Exhale, modified crescent lunge, or modified pyramid, excuse me. Come all the way down. Keep the left heel lifted and just try your best to stretch the right hamstring. And keep pulling up on that right quad as you lengthen the chin off the chest. Deep, deep breaths here. Breathe like you're pulling your fingers back. Bring the torso forward. Yeah, that's it. One last breath. Bend the right knee. Rise up, standing splits. Send that left leg high. You have an option. You can come onto, bring the left hand around the right ankle, right hand around the right calf, and balance. Or one of the two. So just breathe here. Look down towards the shin. Let the crown of the head reach for the ground. One more breath. Good. Left toes all the way to the back. Left hand down. This time, right hand up. Twist. You could stay here in the twist or step into your side plank. Maybe going straight into our leg variation here. Or you can come into a tree pose variation. We did stretch inner thighs, so you might be ready for this one. Everyone release to your flip dog. Release the right toes back. Or you can come with a seat on the floor and take it down, downward facing dog. Optional chaturanga here if you have a bit more of the wrist capability. And then exhale, down dog. Nice job. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step forward. Inhale up to crescent. Now's your chance to come back to the breath here. Oxygenating your whole body, getting into the pose, the depth that you would like. Maybe your biceps can line up with the ears, so you're really opening up through the underarms. Relax the rib cage. Just settle. Look at a spot to look at, and then just relax the jaw. One last breath. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward, arms back. You can go as low as it feels good to you. Right leg super strong. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lean forward. Move all that energy through the body. Inhale up. Exhale back with the arms. Forward with the torso. Last one, inhale. This time back bend. Bend the right knee. Lift the sternum, press into the big toes. Breathe. Hold. Expand. One more breath. And take it to your modified pyramid pose. Right heel stays up. Lengthen the spine once more. Start with lengthening the left leg. Can you keep that left leg straight? Can you keep the right heel high? And then fold. Steady the breath. You're so strong. You're so flexible. Good. One more breath. Inhale, bend the left knee. Rise up, standing splits. Right leg up. Yes, doing really good, you guys. Feel free to point the right toes. Find a balance challenge if you want. Wrap the left arm around the left leg. Just concentrate. I love yoga because you can really kind of tune everything out. Just focus on the movements. Focus on the feeling of each pose. Good, one more breath there. Exhale, right toes all the way to the back. Inhale the left arm high. Exhale into our side plank. You can always lower your right knee here. Maybe you take that leg stretch. Peace fingers to the big toe. Tree pose. Anything that works. Stay centered. Counterbalance. Good, one more breath. Into your flip dog. Left toes back. Angle the hips. This is strengthening the arm here. Lift. We'll all meet chaturanga or downward facing dog. Over time, your wrists will get stronger, I promise. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good. Keep it going. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step through. Building on. Inhale up to crescent. Right away, exhale, back bend. Inhale up to center. We're gonna, instead of leaning forward, we're gonna go into warrior three. So take a deep breath in, or you could still do this, or if you want, breathe in, exhale all the way, warrior three. Softly land, left toes back up to crescent. Two more. Exhale, warrior three, or lean forward, your choice. One more. Exhale, lean. Good. Inhale up. And this time, exhale, modified pyramid. You got a couple options. You could stay here. You can go into a revolved triangle, lifting the right hand, or take a few handstand practices. Place the hands to the ground, shift the shoulders directly over the wrist, bend, and into your hops, okay? So find your variation that works for you. Exhale, come down. Inhale, standing splits like we were earlier. Lift the left leg. One last breath there. Left toes all the way down. Inhale the right hand high. And this time into our side plank. But this time, try to reach for the toes with the right hand. So even if it's like this, or you can lower down on the knee and just try to stretch that right leg. All right, so take a few more breaths here. Final breath. Exhale straight to down dog. Lower down into the other side. Send the left leg up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, back up, crescent lunge. Right away into our back bend. Inhale, reach up. Doing great. Exhale, your choice. Warrior 3 or lean forward. Float, strengthen. Inhale, back up, crescent. Exhale, float or lean. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Good, good, good. Inhale up. And then exhale, modified pyramid. All right, now you have your options again. Going into your handstand or revolved triangle, left arm high. About 4 more breaths, just evening it out. Slow down your heart rate, breathe. Exhale, hands come down wherever you are. Inhale up into your standing splits, right leg up. And then just be mindful of where you're placing the right leg. Very slowly, right toes all the way to the back. And then inhale up into our side plank. Another one here. You can come onto the knee. But yes, beautiful, Josh, that's it. Press into the floor with the right foot. Beautiful, that's it. Here for 4, 3, 2, everyone down dog. Nice. Lower down to the knees. Inhale up to standing on the knees. Exhale into a back bend or a camel pose, yogi's choice. Strong glutes, open chest. And very slowly come down onto your child's pose. Let your forehead rest. Take a few moments to ground. Just absorb the practice here. Awesome. Inhale, come up and place your forearms onto the ground, interlace the hands. All right, from here, coming up onto our dolphin pose, and you can, if you'd rather not be upside down, you can come into our forearm plank here, or bring your hips up into our dolphin, and then just hold, finding like a meditative space upside down. If you have some safe inversions you want to take, but try to save that for later because we're going to get into it a little more. This is just to test the comfort with being upside down. One more breath. And very good. Lower the knees. Inhale, lift the chest for cow pose. exhale, round for cat. All right, take the hips up, down dog. Building on, inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. You're doing really good. Inhale, open up to our warrior two. So first open hip of the day. Well, yeah, for this one, just bend into the right knee. Maybe roll the wrist if that feels good. And then from here, take the hands to your heart. Pivot the right toes in and find warrior two with the left leg. Notice how different that feels for your hips. Hands to heart. Pivot in, right leg out, warrior two. Nice. All right, from here, inhale, reverse warrior. Lift up, lift back. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring the forearm to the thigh. Extend the left arm all the way forward. If you want some added challenge here, float the right arm as well. Very good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lift up, right arm reaches, right leg straight. And exhale into a very long triangle pose. Find your depth. Maybe hold on to the right shin, block, floor. Spiral the chest. Keep working that right leg. Elevate the chest a little more. Chin a little into the chest here. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend the right knee. And listen carefully, hands to hips. Straighten both legs and pivot the toes to face the front side that you're facing. Inhale, chest expansion, lift. Exhale, fold forward into a wide forward fold. So we've been doing this shape throughout class. Starting from the beginning, what I'd like you to do is widen the feet. Wide enough that you can get your forearms onto the mat. Good, and then just hold here. If you want to get upside down into a headstand, you can take tripod or supported headstand into a straddle. So take a look, come up, send the legs out, and eventually up. All right, so there's tripod where your hands are on the ground. Either way, just go super slow. Not much weight on the neck here, breathe. Hug the core in so you're very stable. Yeah, very good, Josh. Inner thighs really tight in together. If you're here, you can take a few stretches. One arm up, the other arm up. And everyone come down to the ground. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Point the right toes out to the side. Find your skandasana. Right knee bends. Sorry, I'm not mirroring you guys. Sorry about that. All right, from here, you can stay here, or you can take your, I'm just gonna use my actual hands here. Yeah, let's go, right? Take your left hand to the right shin and take your right arm up. Or if you can sit down, and then eventually you can go into like a deeper stretch here, like I'm doing up in the screen, but don't worry, wherever you are is good. This is like the thread the needle shape we did earlier. All right, inhale, come back to center. We'll take it to the left. Bend the left knee. Go easy on yourself. Maybe it's being higher is better. If you are able to sit down, sit down. Right hand to the shin and the left hand up. Yes, like Josh is showing us also. Deep breaths. Nice, come back, good. Back up, step the feet onto the ground. All right, we're gonna do something really fun. We're not gonna get off the floor, but plant the hands just underneath the shoulders. Walk the feet a little closer together, and then come up onto the tippy toes as if you're gonna press into a handstand. We're not gonna go anywhere. We're just gonna hold. Here for 10, 9, arms straight, 6, whew,
Lift the core. 5. Feet are on the ground. 4, 3. Press the ground away. 2 and 1. Whew, good work. Hands to hips. Inhale, rise. Hopefully that was challenging. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, we'll meet in down dog. Optional chaturanga on the way there. Upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. All right, we're gonna do the left side. Great, we're perfect on time. Inhale, the left leg high. Exhale, step through. Inhale up, warrior 2. Very athletic and vigorous, movement-oriented class today. Just breathe. Started off with stretching, now we're kind of putting it in action. Get a little lower into the left thigh. Breathe. Take the hands to your heart. Pivot the left toes in, send the right toes out. Warrior 2 to the right side. And if you're new to class, this level is about level 2/3. So kind of breathing into that kind of strength that you've been practicing. And your hard work is definitely paying off. Keep breathing. Last one. Take the hands to your heart. Pivot again to the left side. Warrior 2. We're gonna stay here. Find your good posture, good alignment. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift up. On the exhale, extended side angle. Right arm comes forward. Long line from the right foot all the way up to the right fingertips. Ribs in, chin a little in. And then left arm can float. Hang tight. Glutes are strengthening. Quads, calves, back. Inhale, reverse triangle. Really good job. Careful with the left knee. And then exhale into our triangle pose. Just be good to the left knee. You can bend it a little. Either way, just make sure your muscles are supporting the joints. Maybe you want to track the arms straight up and down. Breathe. Inhale, rise up. Take the hands to your hips. We're going to take it again. This time, hands to hips, interlace behind you, lift the chest. Exhale down into our bound fold with your hands. Or if you want to get upside down again, widen the legs until the head can touch. Maybe you don't lift the feet, but you just hang out here on the elbows. So this is like dolphin pose, but wide legs. No pressure to lift the legs here. Even these kind of inversions have a lot of benefits. There's also twists available for you if you want. Or holding onto the ankle, stretching deeply into the legs here. Very good. All right, come over here. Oh, wait, there's nowhere to go. Walk the feet together, sorry. And then lower the knees. And then from here, finding a variation of our middle splits or our prone frog. So start to lower the inner thighs and your knees. Your feet are pointed to the sides. So this is called a prone frog. So you know how the frog's feet are like kind of out sometimes? So you do this and then come down onto the elbows. For the deeper stretch, you line up your hips with your knees. All right, so you pull back, you press back. Yeah, be gentle on yourself, although we have been warming up the entire class. Use your core strength. If you are working on middle splits, you can go ahead. I'm just gonna stay here. But if you want to go into middle splits, you're gonna take the legs out and then eventually start to lower down. That takes a lot of conditioning for the thighs and the nervous system. All right, inhale, come back, hands to the ground, tuck the toes to the floor, find your wide-legged pose again. We're gonna do the same thing as we did earlier. Plant the hands just underneath the shoulders. We're not lifting off. Take a deep breath in. Make sure shoulders are over wrist. Inhale. Exhale, lift the heels and press up. So only keeping the toes on the ground. If you can do a straddle press, go ahead. Otherwise, stay here with me. Here for 10. Arms straight, 9. Look in between the thumbs, 8. 7. Building the strength, 6. Maybe on the tippy toes, 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Heels down. Very good work. Hands to hips. Rise up. This time, turn the toes out, heels in, and into our goddess pose. Reset. Just move side to side with the hips here. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the left side. If you made it this far, it's so good. Inhale, reverse warrior. And final chaturanga. Take it down. We'll meet in downward facing dog. From our down dog, send the right leg high. Find your pigeon pose. Slide the right shin forward and bring your left knee somewhat behind you. And very slowly you can come down to the elbows here. Taking the forehead to rest on either a block, your hand, or the mat. Just continue to be grateful again for your health, for your ability to show up for your practice. For your resiliency and your patience throughout everything that's happened this year. On an inhale, rise up to the hands. Unwind, release your right leg forward and all the way to the right side of the mat for another one last inner thigh stretch, half splits at an angle. So right leg is to the side. Come back to center. All right, and then left leg back, right leg back, excuse me, and left arm back. Take a hold of the feet, right foot rather, and lift. And softly release, come down, downward facing dog. Send the left leg high and find your pigeon on the other side. If you want to do figure 4, laying down, that's also a great option. Just lift your heart. Settle into the hips. Hopefully inner thighs, hamstrings feel really stretched after a class today, and then now into the hips. One last breath. And inhale, come up onto the hands. Slide your right knee in and slide the left leg forward. Angle it enough so that it's to the left side, and then find your depth here. So these type of stretches are definitely like maintenance type, where you just keep doing it over time, getting your body to the place of flexibility that you want it to be. And then inhale, walk the feet or hands in, send the left leg straight back, and then send the right hand to look for the left foot. Find your chest forward and the leg back. Final breath here. Gently release hands and feet. Do one push-up all the way to the ground. And then take a hold of the feet with both hands, finishing up with floor bow. Exhale all your air. Inhale, peel up. Two more breaths. And softly release cheek, temple to the mat. Just move your knees side to side, your shins. Maybe circle around with the shins. And then gaze to the left. Do the same thing. And then just like that, let the legs go and come softly onto your back, so flip. Once you're laying down, come up onto a bridge pose, safely placing your neck in a place where it's supported by the shoulders here. If you want to go into wheel pose, that's there for you. Two more breaths wherever you are. And gently, slowly come down. Hug the knees in. And rock side to side. Just massage out the low back. And then come up. Take a hold of the knees, please. And then move the knees apart, taking circles with the knees here. And then go the other direction for both knees. Make sure they're moving independently of one another. Massaging all the inner organs. And then take the peace fingers around the big toes, happy baby. You can also hold on to the outer feet. And find a gentle sway side to side if that feels good. Perhaps a straddle stretch, just like we've been working on. Very good. And then send the left leg straight down underneath and take the right leg up and across for your supine twist. Relax the right shoulder onto the mat here. Inhale everything back in. Right leg down, left leg over and across. Inhale, knees in, round up, lift the shoulders off the ground, breathe in, and exhale into your very well-deserved Shavasana. So just let the legs relax, let your shoulders come underneath your body. Roll the wrists, roll the ankles. Inhale a deep, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale in. Exhale out. And then just rest softly here in your Shavasana. Allow the eyebrows to relax. Let the whole face relax. Let any worries or stress or anxiety, tension just melt away. Allow yourself to receive with open hands everything that the rest of this year has for us as we move into the new year. Keeping the intention and the reflection inner awareness throughout the rest of the next few weeks. And always remembering to accept yourself and give yourself so much grace and kindness in this season. When you're ready, start to awaken. Take a deeper breath. Cleansing exhale out, let it go. Breath in. And a breath out. On your own timing, begin to find a big stretch, arms up. And draw your knees into your chest. And we'll all meet facing the front into our seated pose. Take your time. If you have some time, just stay laying down. And then inhale, lift the arms up. We'll take a gentle seated twist over towards the right. And then a gentle seated twist over to the left. And then take the hands onto the shoulders or the traps. Just give yourself a squeeze, lift the chest, back bend. And then exhale, hands to heart, we bow forward, sealing in our practice. From my heart to yours, namaste.